Loading 52, how are you folks? Man, the year is over already. And it's been a heck of a second year in a row, hasn't it? But as those cows would say, look on the bright side. I feel extremely fortunate, even after the chaos of the last couple of years, to be on a motorcycle. We've all been through something, right? Whether it was job or family, a loss of a family member, not being able to ride, health, just a million things that happen to us throughout the year. And I normally try to live in the present and not look back too much. But I do once a year, around this time of year, and apparently this year it's going to be on video, on YouTube, kind of think about, it has been crazy, and man, it is so easy to get down, it is so easy to play the woe is me, there's so easy at times people to give up. Man, it is something, but I will tell you what, most of you that follow my channel, or if you happen to tune in to watch this today, thank you for that. And let me just say how fortunate I feel for 3 or 4 things. And I really had to kind of, in my mind, close my moto vlogging or my year on YouTube with this. And I think the first is how fortunate I feel to be able to ride a motorcycle or 2 motorcycles and be in the community that we are in. Just amazing people, friendships from different people, different walks of life that I never thought would connect, to friendships I've had for multiple years, Harley Day Rider, Jack, Broncoride, Colin, where I've went on vacation with these guys and their spouses this year. Rode some of the great roads in Tennessee and Kentucky. Just a great riding year, just all over. You know, I just feel so fortunate to the almost 3,000 people that have joined my channel this year. That's I don't take that for granted. It is something that still astonishes me that people would listen to this old guy on a Harley talk. And that's what I do, is mostly vlogs, and I know those aren't always the most popular ones, but I've done them along with gear reviews really because I like them. It lets me hopefully connect with people, meet new friends, hopefully make a difference, and take in what I learned from other people to make a difference in the things I do, and many of you, whether you know it or not, just kind of sharing what's going on with you, or advice, or 2 years ago my wife broke her hip, then we got the beer virus, we lost Donna's parent, one of her parents this year. It's just amazing the support of people that just know you through YouTube and maybe meetups and stuff like that, but just will never ever take that for granted. And if I do, I'll put the GoPro down forever. That is for sure. And I know I got a lot of tough friends out there too. They'll call me on it, so I'm counting on you to keep me clean on that. And then I think that, let me share a story with you. So I do have an Instagram account. Many of you folks know is also goes by Bodine52, and I have a YouTube page that goes by Bodine52. I mean, a Facebook page that goes by Bodine52, and I do have Facebook really for family and friends, close friends. And I've always tried to keep it separate. I've tried to keep that personal Facebook page separate. Just because, separate that church and state a little bit was always my mind frame of, hey, I don't want everybody into seeing what my personal life is. And you could still, obviously in Facebook or anywhere else, not share that stuff with people. But I found over the last year that I've started to accept people on my personal Facebook page. So now I'm going to have a run on that. So if I don't, I guess I better accept everybody now. But I guess my point in that is what started with a YouTube channel and meeting folks and becoming friends with them to kind of letting them in a little bit more shows just how truly lucky and fortunate that I have been over the last couple of years to not only meet new friends, but to change my mind about things, which I think has been helpful. And of course, I can't say enough about family. I know that, hope you're fortunate to think the same way. I have a beautiful wife I've been married to for 35 years that puts up with me. And without a doubt, is the nicest person I know. I've not always been the perfect husband throughout my life. I'm sure, and I'm sure she's too nice. She wouldn't even tell you I have not been perfect, but I've been far from that. She has been, and feel fortunate that I'm also married to somebody that not only rides with me, but supports what I do, loves that I'm out on the motorcycle, wants me safe, and wants to go on vacations and stuff on the bike. So I really feel fortunate there as well. But as I ride through the woods here and hopefully don't get clipped by a deer, I certainly can't see them when I'm up in a tree, but I do see them when I'm riding. Isn't that amazing how that goes? But I just think I want to thank everybody for 2020 and 2021, actually, the friendships and everything else, because with all the crap that's gone on, there's always something to be thankful for. And I'm really looking forward to 2022, and I don't know if you guys actually start planning your stuff right now, or what your plans are for next year. I know that I'm planning on going to Bike Week in Daytona in March. Still working on those plans. I'm hoping to go back to Kentucky and Tennessee next summer, do another ride. There's been conversations about Sturgis next year. I'm not sure if that'll happen or not. But already starting those plans of next year. Matter of fact, a fellow YouTuber and friend, Ricky, was just talking about things he was starting to do as the year ends here in Michigan and it gets cold, too cold to ride at times. And, just thinking about what's next year, and maybe that's the Michigan way of getting through the winter, because it's going to snow like 50 feet and be like 10 below zero. And you got to do something to keep positive. So I would love to hear from you what your plans are next year. Where are you thinking of going? What's a dream trip for you? What's reality? Right? And then, if you don't mind, maybe one thing that you're thankful for in the last year, and start keeping or help the part of making sure that we try to keep people positive, thinking about the good in everything that we can, and make sure that we are taking care of each other, especially in times where somebody may need it. I've probably closed every video this year with Check on a Friend, and I'm hoping that I can say that I don't just say that I do that. If I haven't checked on you yet, it'll be coming because there's a long list, but I try to make sure that I'm continuing to do that, especially if I haven't seen or heard from you in a while. You're probably going to get a message from me, and that's just sincerity, because you know what? If we stop doing YouTube tomorrow, are we out of people's minds in 4 or 5 months because we don't see them on YouTube anymore? If we are, that's probably, at least talking from this guy's perspective, not a good thing. And I know that this past year we've lost some folks that are no longer on YouTube, and try to keep up with those folks the best that I can, because I care about them, not just because they have a YouTube channel. And I know most of you folks do the same thing. So this wasn't a really exciting, fun video, was it? But I had to take the chance in the last video of 2021 to say, let's kick some ass in 2022. I appreciate you. Don't take it for granted. Thank you for your friendships. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for laughing at me. Thank you for supporting me. And even those folks that maybe don't like my videos as much, thank you too, because I know you took some time to do them, or to watch them, and to comment. And it's one of the great things about America. We can all have our opinions, whether we like it or not, and do feel fortunate. I know a lot of folks that follow our channel and I follow do not live in the United States, live all over the world. There's folks that follow me from Russia and the UK and Japan, everywhere. I can only hope that you have a happy new year and you have the same freedoms that we do, though not perfect, in the United States, because I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. But again, thank you everybody for being a part of Bodine and Mrs. Bodine's 2021. We look forward to seeing you all next year, doing more videos, meeting more of you, doing some more meetups. And what a way it is to finish the year on one of my favorite barns with a flag up there. America. Thanks, folks. Check on a friend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.